Good morning, Booth Warriors. I'm Pal, and you're watching Warrior News, your source of information and inspiration. Today, we'll cover the 7th graders interested in taking the semester-long Select Art class.
Welcome to Warrior News from J.C. Booth Middle School in Peachtree City.
Today is Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. Please stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence while we reflect today's activities and focus on demonstrating our best behaviors. Please be seated. Distribution was a success. Thank you all for being on your best behavior. If you were absent, go to room 303 during homeroom to pick up your book. Any books that aren't picked up by Friday will be left in the front office for you to pick up over the summer. Any 7th graders interested in taking the semester-long Select Art class next year, see Mrs. Raymer for a letter and return to her this week. Car riders, when your car arrives, please walk to it. We want to keep the line moving. Bus riders, please remain on the sidewalk while waiting for your bus. This is for your safety. Warriors, stay on the right path to success. Be prepared, accountable, thoughtful, and helpful. We will be right back after these messages.
The word of the day is alias. It is a noun. The definition is an additional name that someone sometimes uses instead of their given name. An example sentence is in the DC Comics universe, Superman is an alias for the journalist Clark Kent. I dare you to use this word today.
When you said that your professor told a lot of stories and it really inspired you, did he also teach special ed?
She did, yes, she did. And she actually went to the University of West Georgia, and that's where she got her teaching degree. And then I actually went to Georgia Southwestern University, which is in Americus, Georgia, a small little southern town, and she was a professor there. And actually, Mrs. Wallace also went to Georgia Southwestern.
So I noticed when you walk into your room 506 that I see one teacher here working with a few students, one teacher there working with a few students. Do y'all separately work with them, or do y'all combine it and project that?
Well, I try to do a lot together, whole group, and then I do individual, because each one of my students has their own individual education plan. And so what your objectives might be different than somebody else's. So I try to look at what we're doing that week and kind of combine them when need be or separate them. And by law, I have to have a paraprofessional in my room to help with my students. So we split up, and she might be working with a kid on math, and I might be working with a student on English language arts. It just depends. So.
Are all of the students in the room verbal?
No. No, I have several students that are nonverbal. So they use an AAC device, and they use it to communicate with me. And so a lot of things we do within the room require. I know that you guys have seen one of my students, Briley, out in the hallway. He rolls around in that red rolling chair. That's not his, by the way. But so we're working with him right now to go to his device and push the button that says, I want to go on a walk. so he doesn't just get up and leave the room. Gracie uses it and says, I want to drink a Gatorade, a lot. So they express their wants a lot with it. So, and then we use it when we're doing academics. If it has a calculator on it, or it has their vocabulary on it, and they have to answer questions and use that device to answer questions. So.
No book bags in the last 3 days of school. It might be hard to not grab it, but you gotta break that habit if you want these days to roll. Bring your stuff in a clear plastic bag instead of a backpack. Bring your stuff in a clear plastic bag instead of a backpack. On May 21st through 23rd, don't bring a book bag if you hadn't heard.
Are there any kids that, if they were in like a regular class, would they be in accelerated math or accelerated reading,
I don't think I understand.
that are like smarter than the average special needs person?
No, because my kids have what they call a cognitive disability. So meaning that their IQ is lower than normal. So, but I understand what you're saying. There are students, especially with autism, who you might think are not as smart as everybody else. And actually their IQs are probably up in the 130s, 140s, which is a really high IQ. But that's not typical in my class. That's more typical in what we call like a triad class.
Miss Johnson. Thank you for sharing that information with us. Have a great retirement.
Thank you. Peace out, JC Booth.
And I go like that. Oh, please, Miss Johnson. You're not on the screen. No.
Welcome back to What's Trending, the show that's trending. I'm your host Preston and Gianna, and today we're going to be talking about buzz cuts.
A buzz cut is a short, uniform haircut achieved using electric clippers.
It's known for its bold and timeless aesthetic and has varying lengths depending on the clipper guard used.
The earliest known buzz cuts were seen on soldiers of the Roman Empire established in 27 BCE.
The buzz cut is an incredibly versatile haircut and works for all hair textures and face shapes.
It is considered low maintenance and a simple hairstyle.